Captain's log, stardate 190126. I thought being a leader, captaining a starship, was going to be all about navigating the stars, making first contact with strange new beings and their worlds, crafting grand strategies, worrying about the prime directive. But the truth is, it's less plotting the course and more maintaining the emotional support systems of the crew. It's listening to worries when the homesickness of being light years from Earth kicks in. It's mediating conflicts between departments that sometimes feel like different species entirely. Sometimes they are, I suppose. We are a multi-species ship, after all. Why does engineering need more power than operations? Why don't phasers need to be on all the time? Etc, etc. It gets very tedious. It's not what I joined Starfleet to get into. It's not what captaining is all about. Carrying the weight of the mission, even when your own dilithium crystals are running on empty, holding the space for your people, that's where the real work of leadership is. So I have learned during my brief tenure as captain of this ship. I know I'm wearing a Star Wars t-shirt, but I can still talk about leadership in Star Trek, I think, anyway. So here's the bit of Star Trek where I feel like the series sometimes misses the point. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for the aspirational future where humanity's evolved beyond our more negative emotions and instincts. However, I don't think that's really the humanity that most Star Trek shows portray. And so their idyllic view of leadership tends to fall a bit short on more than one occasion. And the reasons for that is probably because they wanted to make an interesting TV series, and without conflict and interpersonal drama, that's quite difficult to do. So, fair enough. And actually, I think that's a good thing anyway, because leadership is about that people part, the emotions, the challenges, the triumphs, the highs and lows, and showing up every day to just do the best we can and accept that that's never going to be perfect. That's what leadership is really about. So I guess actually the show does get it pretty spot on, especially the later series entries like Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Discovery, even Strange New Worlds to some extent. They're really good at showing those messy human bits. But there's still that slight disconnect, I think, where the leadership approach seems to assume everyone's best intentions because that's the universe they live in. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Star Trek fans in the audience, what do you think? Let me know. Do you want to improve your leadership skills and knowledge? They say that competence is the key to confidence, and feeling like you know what you're doing as a leader is one of those bigger mindset challenges that we all face, especially when we're leading for the first time. So if that is something that you would like to address, you can plot your next hyperjump today and come and join the Bridge Crew tier of my Integrity Leaders community. Link is in the comments. It will take you to a website where you can learn a bit more and sign up if you're interested.